Hey everybody, so today I wanted to go over your regular classes. So these will be conducted after you have completed your Demo 1 interview, your Demo 2 interview, and your trial classes, you guys. So your regular classes are basically similar to trial classes, if not the same, but they're regular classes. So that means you are on board and you are considered a Qkids teacher. So congratulations to you guys. And so today I wanted to go over a few tips in order to prepare you for your regular classes, you guys. If you haven't already watched the videos and refer to all your resources, because again, the Qkids staff and company provide everything that you need, your lessons, but of course you can enhance your lessons by providing your own material, right? Okay, so before you even teach a class, you have to set up your schedule, and your schedules will be set up weekly. So before the next week starts, you will go ahead and go into your Qkids app on your phone, and you should have already downloaded it to your phone, you guys. You download your Qkids app to your phone, and you can go ahead and, if you can see, you click on the boxes of your availability. The green is going to be the times of which you are available. The blue is going to be the lessons that they had already booked you. And if you press the green, or green button, you can it'll have a message up there showing you no, not available. And then if you click the blue boxes, squares, you can let them know you won't be available for those lessons that they had already booked. But most likely you will be available, but if something emergency comes up, you can go ahead and let them know. Make sure you notify them through the WeChat app, through email, and through your Qkids chat room on the Qkids software, right? So basically that's how you would set up your schedule. You will be able to see that schedule and know what classes you're booked the Sunday prior to that week. And yeah, so once you have booked all your classes, and you will be ready to teach all your lessons, right? So I want to provide you guys some tips in order to prepare you for your regular classes, you guys. So tip number one, time management. Make sure you guys manage your time, because these lessons are 30 minutes long, and you want to make sure that you enter into your class 5 to 10 minutes prior to your class starting. The reason being is because you want to have your welcoming page set up. It doesn't take much, but you want to have it set up. And you also want to be able to have that time to speak to your students and get to know your students, okay? And this time will give you enough time to be able to introduce yourselves and get to know your students, building that student and teacher rapport. So make sure you enter your class 5 to 10 minutes prior. Also, if you want to prepare your lessons, if you haven't already, maybe the night before, you can go in 30 minutes, an hour before your actual class, and just go over the activities. And this goes to my another tip for time management. Going through those activities and seeing which activities require more time helps you to understand how to adjust and how to separate each time for the slides that require it, okay? And also you'll have that timer working, so that you can always refer back to that time, which is going to be on the top right hand corner, and you'll be able to refer to that time. So you'll be able to see, okay, I'm at this time, I'm on this slide, I need to speed it up, okay? So that helps you too. And then also, so prepare your lesson activities to know which activities require more time. Enter in 5 to 10 minutes before your class. And also another time management tip: in order to leave the class at exactly 30 minutes, you want to be leaving your second to last slide at the 28th minute mark. They will also provide a little message telling you, hey, at 28-minute mark, by your second to last slide, you want to be leaving into your exiting leaderboard page, because you want to have those couple extra minutes to be able to say bye to your students, rewarding your students, praising them for all the hard work they've done, and basically saying bye, giving them the rewards that they deserve, giving them the stickers that they would like, so that you can reward them and praise them. Okay, so those are my time management tips. Okay, and number two, what is the number 2 tip? Number 2 is positive energy, you guys. You want to be engaging. You want to enter the class happy and smiling. Yes, it might be early in the morning. Yes, it might be late at night. But you guys know what you guys signed up for. You want to be smiling. We are teaching students through the cameras, so it's not going to be as fun and, you know, hands-on, but yet you can still have them engage by using your body language, by speaking loud and clear. Okay, so make sure that you give them your positive energy so that they can go off of that. You know, you want your students to be happy and learning. Sometimes it's late at night for them, they're ready for bed, they're not really wanting to learn at this time. You know, maybe they've been at school all day, so try and engage them, you guys, by bringing your positive energy. Grab your cup of coffee or whatever, your cup of tea, and drink it. Okay, tip number 3. Okay, so all of your students are not going to be on the same level, you guys. You're going to have students who aren't as advanced in English, and you will have some students who are as advanced in English, and they'll be in the same class, you guys. So you have to know how to provide each student with the correct teaching styles, so that you can accommodate their learning styles, right? So for students who aren't as advanced, you want to use your TPR, your body language, you know, not speaking too much, because they don't understand. So you want to gradually help them and improve their speaking skills by, you know, just going off of little body language and gestures and little talk. Okay, and then also speaking clear and speaking slowly for those students. For your advanced students, you want to engage them. They'll sometimes be bored, like, you know, I want to learn more, I want to be challenged. So you want to challenge those students by engaging them, asking more questions, trying to get them to respond to you in complete sentences, and most likely they will. So make sure you use differentiated teaching style to accommodate your students' learning needs. Each student's learning needs, you guys. Okay, and tip number 4, make sure your visibility, your students are able to see you. You are in the center of your screen. Your lighting is good and bright so they can see you. And especially if you want to use props, you want them to be able to see the props. So you want to make sure your lighting is great. You want to make sure you're in the center. You also want to make sure that you're loud and clear and speak slowly. So yeah, that is going to help you with teaching your students and engaging them. Okay, you don't want to be off to over here or up, you know, in the corner of your screen. You want to be centered, and so that they are able to see you clearly, you guys. And tip number 5, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my little notes together. Tip number 5, you guys, is focus on the lesson objective. Don't go too far off the lesson objective. You want to stay focused and understand what the main oh, excuse me, right into the you want to understand you want to understand what the lesson objective is. So yes, you can ask many and differentiated questions, but make sure you always refer back to the lesson and focus on the lesson. Okay, and excuse me, also tip number, where's my tip number 6? Last tip, you guys. So last tip 6. Okay, so last tip, you want to assess the students accordingly. Pre-assess them all together. You want to assess them also, especially at the end of your lesson, so that you know that the students are able to comprehend what you were teaching them, right? So you make sure that your students understand. You can put them up. Sometimes they'll have the box where you can put them up individually at the end of the lesson and ask them questions and see if they can respond. If not, continue to help them. Some of them might not understand still, and still continue to work with them and continue to help them go over the words or sentences that they might have had trouble with. Okay, so those are my tips, you guys, my 6 basic tips. If you guys have any other questions, or you guys just want to share your experience, and make sure you comment down below so I can answer them, and I would love to respond to your experiences as well. Alright, you guys, I'll see you guys in the next video.